Okay, so far nobody here. Oh. Here I was planning on changing my actual schedule to reflect what I just announced on Twitter. Also, I just realized that the music is really loud. Which, like, it's gonna be fine when we get into playing the game, but... Oh. At least I get to make a joke about Roxas here. Do I go into my channel? I think that might be it. And then I gotta mute immediately so that you're not getting infinite feedback. Also, I believe... Tiny Business Princess, I believe that this is the first time that you have been here since I added Clover to the layout. Two p.m. for 3 hours, 0 minutes. Saturday. Can I? Yes, I can. There we go. That should be fine. Why do you need to change your name? What else was I gonna say? What else was I gonna say? I wanted to say something before. Oh, so Tim told me that he's not going to be here for very long today. He's going to pop in when he can. But I've also pinged somebody else who might be interested in watching. So, are you ready? Her name is Angelina. Probably going to be going by the username, Ace Power. I just want to show you. I clicked on this to see if I could change the size of the screen. And I love the vibe that they went for with this menu. No, the cursor speed seems fine. Vertical camera, oh god. I'll have to mess with these after I get into Insomnium. That's fine. Skip unseen content. Wait, what? Skip unseen content? That feels like this menu option is labeled weird. Okay, then no, that's too bright. Voice language, English or Japanese, English, because that's going to be easier for you to listen to. Valid though? Valid though? I assume you mean his death in the safe ending. Let me see if that's actually... Yeah, okay. Okay, here we go. Somebody was curious. I got the game. With every new game, I go into the settings and I see the option skip unseen content, and it's defaulted to on, but the way it's worded, I would have thought off would be the default. So I'm wondering which one does what now. Off won't let you, gives you the option to skip. It doesn't actually skip the unseen content. It gives you the option to skip. Okay, well if that's the case, I'm going to click off. That way, if I'm button mashing to skip content that I've already seen, it will be like holding the right button in 999. I wonder what the third language is. Obviously, the game was written in Japanese, with intention of English as well. Is this Chinese or Korean? I wonder. Language cannot be switched. Interesting. I wonder if there's a reason for that. Also, as far as I understand, this game might take place in the same universe as 999, but isn't guaranteed. Like, the author never said anything for or against it, even when asked. Personally, I don't think it is. Because I feel like the existence of the morphogenetic field would make certain parts of this game's mechanics too easy. I actually don't remember this when... yes, police tape. Okay, yeah. No, I do remember this part now. Dead body. What was that? I forgot. Do we start in the real world or do we start in a somnium? I think this is the real world. Yeah, this is the real world. There's more than one other person here. Tutorial. During investigations, the main character, Date, inspects scenes and collects testimony. Progress by examining objects and talking to people. Date's position is fixed, but you can move the cursor and your view. Try looking around and moving the cursor to find something that catches your eye and inspect it. Oh, I have to use the arrow keys. Okay, if this is arrow keys, then this is actually fine, the camera movement here. If I had to move the camera the same way that I move my cursor, I think I would want to invert up and down. Okay. Well, the obvious person to talk to here is Boss. Choices and look. When you speak to a person, you are presented with choices and look. Excuse me, Steam, what are you telling me? Oh, okay, that's fine. I don't tend to play games on Steam, so it gave me an item that, like, what? Why do I have an item in my inventory, but it's literally just for starting to play this game? Use the choices to select the topic of conversation. Look will allow you to observe the person you are speaking to. Okay.
Are you serious?
Oh, okay. I have to voice my questions when I make choices. Date does have a voice, so... I asked, what am I doing here?
You're Special Agent Kaname Date. You're a member of Abyss, and that means you answer to me.
I really like this voice actor's voice. This is Allegra Clark. She uses the same voice for a character in Fire Emblem that one of my friends really likes.
I called you here to inspect the scene, Date.
Sure, boss. But inspecting dead bodies isn't usually part of the job.
Usually, no. But tonight it is. Because you know this woman, don't you, Date? I had to tell you. You deserve to know.
This rain is awful,
Unusual
huh?
for this time of year. It'll be hard to find any usable prints.
Okay. That's actually smart writing. I didn't realize that... and then any suspects?
Not yet. We just found the victim. Too early to say anything for sure, but this could be a copycat killer at work. From the case 6 years ago.
Case 6 years ago?
For whatever reason, she didn't elaborate. A case 6 years ago. Who found the body?
Metro got a call about 2 hours ago. Someone heard screaming coming from the park. Beat cop responded, checked out the scene.
And found the corpse.
Yeah. Thing is, the caller was anonymous. I'll give you the details later.
After finishing discussing a topic with someone, they might have new things to talk about. When talking to people, choose topics that interest you. You might obtain important information or clues. Selecting log will allow you to recap any previous conversations. Whoa. Oh, the background went dark literally to point at the word log. Okay, that's fine. What can you tell me about the victim?
Her name's Nadami Shoko. You knew her, right? What was the relationship like? I heard you two have been close for years.
I wouldn't say that. We were just acquaintances.
You take care of her daughter. I call her boss. She runs Abyss, a special branch of the Metropolitan Police Department. I report directly to her. A local cop. How's the inspection coming?
Not too good, unfortunately. We're not finding much.
Oh, this is one of the best running gags in the game. What's your name?
Wow, I never thought a great detective like you would ask me my name. It's Kagami, sir.
Asking it again. What's your name?
It's Kagami, sir.
What's your name?
Kagami.
What's your name?
Are you serious? It's Kagami!
What's your name? I already learned his name. I don't need to ask him again. Oh, right, it's much later. Thanks for coming out here in this mess.
It's my duty, sir. Thank you.
Anything to go on?
Not yet, sir.
Okay. Kind of wish that I could drag the camera by just moving the cursor. I know some games do that, but I also understand why they wouldn't do that in this game. Parasol. A parasol is getting pelted by the rain. It's a bench. It's a... Ooh! I didn't know that I could do this. Oh, that's nice. During dialogue. Fire Emblem does that too. It's a good choice. Well, I guess I should say Three Houses does it, not the entire Fire Emblem series. A red barrier line wraps around the scene. In the old days, they used yellow caution tape for this. Now we've got cheap hologram technology that can do the job even better. Well, sometimes we could use good old-fashioned yellow tape. This is called a skewered horse.
A horse from a merry-go-round. It looks like it's skewered.
park was already in this state before the crime. My best hypothesis is that this is the result of a teenage prank.
It's a horse from the merry-go-round. It's the main column holding up the roof. Okay, I think, yep, next thing to do is the obvious answer. Oh. Next to the corpse is the pole. It's a metal pole. Now we click the corpse. The body is mounted on one of the horses. I should get a better look. I took a step forward.
Sorry, sir. Could you please not get any closer? We haven't taken any footprints yet. I appreciate your understanding.
Allow me to assist you.
This is Aiba. Her official designation is AI Ball. She's an artificial intelligence built into my fake eye. An AI for an eye. Heh.
Want me to use the zoom, right?
Correct. That will allow you to investigate without physically disturbing the scene.
While playing through the story, Aiba's special vision modes may help you obtain new information. You can now use the zoom mode to enlarge the target. Select zoom and examine the corpse. You can also view the controls in F1. The horse is pierced upside down. It looks almost pitiful. No. Corpse, thank you. Zoom.
Multiple puncture wounds to the front of the torso. Cause of death, blood loss from these wounds. Body temperature and rigor mortis indicate the time of death was approximately 6 hours ago. That would place the crime occurring around 5 p.m.
Several puncture wounds, but no cuts or tears. That means...
Victim was probably stabbed with something pointed and smooth, like an ice pick.
I am detecting signs of increased stress in your body. Cortisol and ACTH concentration is rising.
Don't bug me with jargon right now, alright? I'm just upset.
Pupil dilation and corneal turbidity indicate the victim is dead. The victim's arms are tied behind her back with rope. The same rope wraps around her body and the pole directly behind her.
Now, why would they do that?
The left eye socket is vacant. Victim has had her left eyeball removed.
Her left eye.
The most likely scenario is that the killer or killers removed it.
Well, we don't know that for sure. A crow or some other animal could have pulled it off the corpse.
Impossible. The amount of blood indicates that the victim's eye was removed before her death.
They carved it out while she was still alive.
Correct.
What was that?
Analyzing the source of the sound. Sonic analysis indicates the sound originated from inside the merry-go-round's central column.
Inside the column?
The noise came from inside.
Date. Using to see through the column. Utilize the X-ray mode.
Oh no.
as though someone is inside.
I threw down my umbrella and ran to the pillar.
Hey, wait!
Shut up!
I pushed him aside and ran up on the platform.
Hey, I know you're in there. If you can hear me, say something.
No reply. Looking closely, I found a small handle on the column. I grabbed it hard and tried to pull it open.
You won't budge.
It may be locked from the inside.
Damn it. Hey, whoever's in there, stay back.
Unironically best character in the game.
Suki.
Excuse me? Oh, right.
What is this place?
This is your dream.
I'm me.
Correct. You are Date.
And you are? Where do I even start with this?
I can answer all of your queries.
All right, then. Who are you?
I'm me, of course.
I know that voice. Iva?
Indeed.
Why do you look like a fluorescent shrimp?
What are you talking about? I must look so cute that you've lost your mind. Under normal circumstances, I would lecture you about your awful taste, but
What are you doing in my dream?
you called me. My consciousness and your own are linked. This is why I appear in your dreams. Consider me an alter ego. But I shouldn't waste time explaining further. You will have forgotten this by the time you wake up. I will discuss this with you soon, when you're awake.
I'm trying to sort out my situation, but my brain isn't cooperating. It must be because I'm sleeping right now. So things that I should know, I can't remember. My head is all fuzzy. I'm not my usual self. It's like I'm inside someone else's head. What a strange feeling.
Putting that aside, do you recognize this room?
No, not at all.
I suppose that's fine. Let us begin.
Begin what?
Somnium scan. Activate. Got it.
Got what?
I have completed a scan of your somnium, your dream world. My simulations have encountered several mental locks.
Oh god.
Box.
Have you already forgotten? Even your critical thinking abilities have dulled.
That is exactly the same sound effect that 999 uses at the beginning of escape rooms. I wonder if that sound actually means something to Uchikoshi.
In short, Somnium is a world built from the deepest recesses of your consciousness. This world is divided into several layers. Each layer stands upon a foundation, a base component. Think of these foundations as mental blocks, or simply locks for convenience. Mental locks must be broken before we can proceed deeper into consciousness. The truth is always hidden within the deepest layers. Therefore, we must...
Remove the mental locks?
Correct.
So I just need to turn on all the lights and open the door? Shouldn't be too hard.
Don't be so sure. Appearances in this world can be deceiving. Let's start with the door. Please direct me to the door and give me instructions.
I see. So I can do whatever I want with you in this world.
Well, I suppose that is true, but...
Alright, let's do this.
Wake Date up. Date's dream world. In this strange and surreal dream, trust is the light to wake up Date. Or trust the light to wake up Date. Insomnia, you explore a dream to discover the subject's hidden memories. Unlocking the mental locks will allow you to travel deeper into the dream. Unlocking all of them will reveal important information. A guide to unlocking the mental locks is displayed in the upper left corner. First, move Iba closer to the door and investigate.
A door locked with a padlock.
When investigating things, you can choose from a number of options to give Iba instructions. For now, have Iba investigate the door.
It appears all I have to do is open this door. I can't touch it. That is to be expected. Dreams are not bound by logic. This is Date's Somnia, a reality built by dreams.
My somnium?
I see. Your mental faculties must be fading because your body is currently sleeping. I suppose I will have to explain.
Better?
Is there a... Yeah, here we go. I want the music to be audible, but I also don't want the voices to be...
Allow me to assist you.
Yeah, there we go. Flowchart, yeah.
Will you not disturb my precious sleep?
Shut up and listen. Date, look at that. The places where the light touches have become colored. Perhaps those parts are now tangible. Every human mind is unique. Every human dream has its own set of rules.
I see.
If you understand these rules, the dream world itself becomes malleable. Who was that?
I don't know.
You must know. This is your dream. It is created from your memories.
I don't know what to tell you. I have no idea who that was.
You may remember upon reflection.
I need to give you commands that will unlock the mental locks, right?
Indeed, but it is difficult to predict exactly how an object will behave in Somnium. Think outside the box. Trying different actions will help solve the problem.
Now, what should I have you do?
Don't forget that I have a veto.
The new object has appeared. Move Iva to it and investigate. Oh no. Oh god.
A winter iris.
What?
Do you not recognize it? This is an iris that blooms in winter.
A flower with a woman's name.
Smell.
Hey, I didn't know you could smell.
I can't. I'm pantomiming. Isn't it easier to visualize this way?
Sure. Whatever. Not enough.
Pardon?
Harder. You gotta smell it harder.
What? Okay.
Amazing suction. Bravo. Marvelous.
What are you experiencing so regularly to cause this to happen in your dreams?
You were able to touch it.
Correct.
So I just need to keep this up?
Something like that.
You can check the progress on the left side of the screen. Your actions just now advanced your progress. Reach the end to clear the somnium. You can view the controls in the menu.
A switch. The thorns are gone.
Turn on switch.
Now I can activate the switch. Isn't this rewarding, Date? Another place you can touch.
I would rather be sleeping.
You unlock the turn on the light mental lock. But there's another mental lock in this somnium. Unlock the next mental lock using the guide to open the door as a lead. You can always check the tutorial by going to Menu, File, Appendix.
A glass of wine.
Investigate.
A luxurious red wine, popular on the market today. However, this appears to be a much brighter red than a typical bottle.
Maybe it's a full-bodied red from Bourgogne.
I wonder if that trivia will ever prove useful.
Better to be prepared.
A glass of wine. The nose is fresh yet rich. I detect smooth tannins and stone fruits.
Where did you learn that from?
Why would you have something like this in your dream?
Even a guy like me enjoys good drinks, better company.
But these social engagements never seem to turn out well for you.
Stop. Don't remind me.
A glass of wine. Leave it to me.
Hey!
I feel kinda good.
Why isn't AI getting drunk?
Why do I have to listen to Date diss me all the time?
Oh, she's annoying when she's drunk. Someone else can come take her.
A skeleton. It appears to be bleeding from the left eye. To the skeleton?
You just want someone to talk to, huh?
True. Hello, my name is Iba. What is your name? How are you? I am currently 92% charged and feeling well. Hey, don't ignore me. Stupid bony man. Your mother is a stupid bony girl. Bony, bony, bony.
Are you finished?
My disappointment is immeasurable. shaped like a rose. But how? I cannot find a switch or a plug.
Even in my dream, I don't get what I want.
In fairness, this is your memory, but this is not your house.
It's somebody else's house. Somebody from my memory. But I have no idea. It could be anyone.
Not necessarily. Dreams do contain an element of randomness, but oftentimes they draw together individuals with strong personal connections. Dreams are constructed similarly to how information is transmitted through the brain.
So what do you take away from all this?
Don't turn off the light. I want to see this.
It's kind of dirty.
Shut up. A lamp. It looks like a rose. It won't move.
It must mean I don't flinch. I hold my ground like a mountain.
I interpret it more as your irritating personality spreading like pollen in the wind.
The tears won't stop. Must be allergies.
You're just sleepy. A lamp. It looks like a rose.
You don't have to kick it so hard.
Give it everything you've got. That's my motto.
It didn't even budge.
I saw the skeleton's skull move slightly. Hey, Date, are we gonna get him too? Huh?
What are you, a thug?
A basket.
Yeah, I'm really wanting the ability to move the camera with the cursor because I don't have 3 hands. I move my character with WASD, and I'm moving the camera with the arrow keys, and then I move the cursor with the mouse.
A model of a UFO, a stuffed chupacabra, and a $1 bill.
Occult stuff, maybe?
Does the occult interest you, Date?
The truth is out there.
It is a trending topic. Anyone could have encountered items such as these.
True. Somebody's into the occult.
This is somewhat different than occult.
Oh no, okay. I made a mistake, that's fine.
A skeleton.
Investigate?
There are traces of blood around the left eye socket.
Even though it's just bone?
This skeleton is clinging to some small bit of life.
I hope my bones die and stay dead. They should.
A skeleton.
Hit it.
Know this, skeleton. I harbor no grudges against you. Hi-ya! What?
Lima, look! The wall!
Do you have an irrepressible urge for destruction you've been holding back all this time?
Even if I did, adults have to learn moderation, you know. Who is he?
Are you sure you don't know?
I don't know. He looks like some old man.
You could describe him a little more generously.
Boss is sleep talking. A hidden item? Insomnia? There's always one somewhere. No more. I can't eat anymore. I'm stuffed. Oh, right. There's holes now. Oh, there it is. And the hidden item always looks like Iba. Iba's normal form.
A gun came out of the skull?
Investigate.
Why is there a gun in this house?
This house has a skeleton in it. Anything can happen.
I hear it's common in the Kyushu area. In fact, it is said that they place hand grenades in the egg cartons in their refrigerators.
Who did you hear that from?
A gun. It won't go off?
It should be fine.
Look at this hot magnum. I could ventilate some crooks with this thing.
Don't get excited.
Remind you of anyone?
No.
Can't remember if that's a reference to something or if that's supposed to be her mimicking him.
A door locked with a padlock.
Shoot it.
Leave it to me.
Just because I
There
assume
are
it's
two
not gonna
kinds of
work.
people in the world. Those who open doors.
Just pull the trigger.
You got lucky.
I forgot that was the thing.
A door locked with a padlock.
Put gun in keyhole.
Do you think something this size would fit?
Might fit if you work it in a little. Try just the tip.
I suppose. I see. The gun was the key.
Well, well, well. Seems I was key in helping us escape.
Okay, that's it. This dream is over.
I suppose this dream is over then. Guess I'll wake up now.
Good. I'll open it.
Date? Yeah, absolutely. But there's also a kind of a reason for that.
Good morning, Date. I was waiting for you.
I mean, yes. But he's absolutely more horny than Junpei was. A happy banner birthday decoration. That birthday party was a while ago, though. A bookshelf. It's full of files and binders, but I don't know of what. It's got books, manga, movies, games, all sorts of stuff. What does she do in here? It has a ton of things stuffed in it. A soba restaurant door curtain. A flag with a big catch on it. A police officer mannequin.
Have you met my partner? This is my childhood friend, Mario. He's a good listener. I tell him all my stories when I get lonely.
This was the moment I started to worry about Boss's mental health.
It's me, Mario. Nice to meet you.
He talks?
Boss's friend, Mario. A soccer ball.
Looking at that reminds me of my old boyfriend from high school.
So Boss's old love interest must have been an athlete. Interesting. A soccer ball. It's a volleyball. A broom is leaning against the wall. Shelves.
Overall length of 15.35 inches, width of 8.8, height of 5.35, and a body weight of just a hair over 830 grams. This RC car has friction dampers on the front and rear axles as well.
How do you know all this stuff?
I used to be a flag girl for RC car racing in my glory days.
An RC car. A captain. A tombstone. Rip. Bags hanging on a rack. Inside the bags are masks, like for costume parties. Huh. It says shelves, but I never clicked on this. Which I guess, oh, because it's connected to this. Good UI design. The entrance. Ooh, I'm suddenly realizing like a 999 remake where the escape rooms are actually 3D with this engine. A chair. Large
Like
key.
It reminds me of you, Date.
My name is Kaname. The kanji for key can be read as Kaname, but that's not my real name. I don't know my real name. I don't know anything about myself past 6 years ago. It's a large key. An electronic darts game.
Why do you have this?
So if we're trapped down here when World War III starts, we'll have something to do.
An electronic darts game. A snowboard. Skis.
Are you familiar with the murder case at the resort called Spur?
Skis. A triangular ruler. A stationary bike for indoor training. A symbol.
I use that thing for stress relief sometimes.
I know. I can hear it all the way down the hall.
A symbol. Lifesaver. Boy band poster. A boy band poster?
Yup. They're all my husbands.
Uh-huh.
Boss is single, by the way. I love the delivery of jokes. A boy band poster. A police poster. A public bath door curtain. A map on the wall. A mysterious mask is displayed on the wall.
That's my grandpa's death mask.
The guy had a huge face.
It's Boss's grandfather's death mask. That's a lot of stuff hanging on the coat hanger.
That's been here a while.
I mean, Christmas comes every year, right? It's a pain taking that thing down and putting it up again.
A decorated Christmas tree. That's been here since the first time I was in this room. I see you still haven't cleaned this place up.
Where do you think you are, Agent?
Metro Police Building in Kasumigaseki, Chiyoda District, Tokyo.
Underground. We're 6 stories underground.
Yeah, what about it?
No windows. It's suffocating in here. Dark and dreary all the time. So, I try to make my office colorful. Liven things up a little. It's like a party, right? I wanted to feel fun in here.
Oh, I missed the tanuki because it was so close to her
You
hitbox.
think it's true that a tanuki's ball sack can stretch up to 10 square feet?
Yeah, I wouldn't know.
About Mizuki.
Interrogators say she hasn't said a word since we found her.
The doctors say she's traumatized. She can't speak. She's seeing a specialist at Central Hospital right now.
Did you take her to the hospital after we found her?
Yeah.
Were you with her this whole time? You're like her legal guardian then.
No, she just lives with me.
Mizuki Okiura, the girl we found in the merry-go-round. She's 12 years old, in 6th grade. Certain circumstances brought us to live together, but we aren't blood-related. Sort of like a stray cat that found her way into my home.
In any case, we're not going to get anything from her.
What's the status of the investigation?
Who do you think I am, Date?
You're my boss? Commander of Abyss, Metropolitan Police Department?
I mean, my name.
Huh. I honestly don't know. I've been calling you boss for 6 years, so...
Trust me, it's been more than 6 years.
I suffer from a memory disorder. I don't remember anything past 6 years ago. I've been having flashbacks recently. Fragments of my past.
Wait, what does your name have to do with our investigation?
Because if you knew me well enough, you wouldn't have to ask.
Ah, so, nothing to report then. Got it.
Another thing that I'm missing because it was so close to her hitbox.
I
Coffee
can't
maker.
live without coffee. I love it smooth and dark.
I'm always amused by Boss's ability to make anything sound dirty. I wonder if she does it on purpose. Boss's desk. There are stickers all over the front. Are there any leads at all?
I don't know if I would call them leads.
What about the ice pick? The one we found in Mizuki's hand?
We were able to identify the manufacturer, but it's sold nationwide. It would be impossible to pin down the buyer.
Damn.
We did determine that the shape of the pick and the puncture wounds on the victim match perfectly. We also discovered that the blood on the pick is the victim's.
Meaning that ice pick was probably the murder weapon.
Almost definitely.
About the ice pick.
The pick Mizuki was holding? The only prints on it are hers. The evidence is really stacking up against her.
No. She couldn't have done it. That's impossible.
Well, then you better hurry up and clear her. She is important to you, right?
Is there any other information?
Let's see. We have some more information about the victim, Shoko Nadami. It's up on the database. Although it's probably nothing you don't already know.
Well, maybe not. I haven't seen her for over a year.
Still, you know more about her than anyone else on the case, right? It's part of the reason why I assigned you to this.
Nadami Shoko, 36 years old. Female. Residence, Meguro District. Met Date Kaname 5 years ago through her husband, Okira Renju. Date and Renju were so-called old drinking buddies. Renju and Shoko had one child together, a daughter named Mizuki, the prime suspect of this case. 4 years ago, they were divorced. Shoko returned to using her maiden name, Nadami.
I should also give you this. It's a picture of Shoko. You'll need this when you're trying to get information, right? Since you don't have a cell phone.
I took Shoko's picture and put it in my pocket. About Renju Okira.
Have you picked up Renju yet?
He's at a police station nearby being interviewed. He's not a suspect yet, just standard procedure stuff.
Renju is Shoko's ex-husband and Mizuki's father. Not to mention an old friend of mine.
I wonder what Renju was doing last night. I did call him a few times. He didn't answer.
He didn't?
No.
The local police tried his phone too, but they got the same result. No one was able to get a hold of him until this morning. We explained the situation to him. Had him verify Shoko's corpse. And naturally started asking him questions.
About the case 6 years ago.
Hey, remember the case you brought up yesterday? The one that happened 6 years ago?
Date, forget about it.
What?
It's been a long time since I've been at a crime scene, and I got a little carried away, and... Look, it was a slip of the tongue, okay? Shouldn't have said anything.
That just makes me want to know even more.
That case has nothing to do with this one.
But it might. Last night you said this could be a copycat crime.
Yes, that's my point. It might be a copycat killer, but it can't be the same killer. That's impossible. Literally impossible. So it's not necessary for you to know about past cases. It would only cloud your judgment.
I don't accept that.
Just give it up, Date.
About the case 6 years ago.
I wouldn't tell you even if my life depended on it. Even if you took me to the finest club in Kabukicho and showered me in Dom P, my lips are sealed.
But why, boss?
It's top secret, classified.
It was that bad, huh?
If that's how you want to interpret it.
About the case 6 years ago. I'm going to click this until it
Arrest,
disappears.
You keep prying into this, and I'll hit you with a sexual harassment complaint.
This isn't harassment or sexual.
I can make it sexual.
It appears you wouldn't have an issue with that. I can detect your thoughts, remember?
Thank you for your input, Iva.
About the case 6 years ago.
Just Promise me you'll let this go, okay? It's a delicate issue, even more delicate than my patience. So drop it. That's an order. Understood?
About the case 6 years ago, I'm definitely not going to get anything else out of her. She can be surprisingly stubborn sometimes. Did we ever identify who called it in?
The person who reported the screaming?
Right.
Unfortunately, not yet.
What's the holdup?
They didn't identify themselves over the phone.
You should have a location by now.
All we know is that it was a payphone.
Payphone? That's odd.
It is unusual. Whoever it was clearly didn't want us knowing their identity. It may have even been the killer.
Hello!
No, not hello. I told you not to just pop out of nowhere like that.
I do not understand your concern. Boss knows me by now.
Well, still.
Hello.
Hello, me. Did you know that the Zhuang people are the largest ethnic minority in China? Yeah, just a little trivia for you. I'm full of useful information.
Who are you?
Who are you? My name is Kaname Date. I work as a special agent for the investigation squad of this at MPD.
You're handsome.
You are a handsome-looking man. Oh, no, stop it.
Are you okay, Date?
Perhaps it's time for his medication.
It's me. I don't think I'll ever get used to seeing myself with my own eye. It's creepy. Well, I suppose it really isn't my eye? Aiba is my left eye. She's outside my eye socket right now, but I see what she sees, as if it were my own eye. Her body and the terminal in the back of my eye socket are connected wirelessly. About I with a capital I.
I've been thinking a lot lately. About myself. If I have another mind inside me, am I really me?
Well, it reminds me of something Arthur Rimbaud once wrote. I is another.
Meaning what?
You have to figure that out for yourself. That's the point.
About my eye.
Hey, so about my left eye.
Now's not the time to talk about that.
About AI.
Hey, what does love mean?
Oh,
to you?
this is a Japanese
Where's
pun.
this coming from?
Just answer the question.
Let me guess. You're asking me because the Japanese word for love is I, right? Like a pun? I'm right, aren't I? You dork.
That hurts, you know.
And so about Aiba.
Hey, boss, is it possible to do something about her personality?
Don't ask me. I didn't create her. Get Pewter to tinker with her.
Wasn't the AI ball your idea, though?
Yeah, but I didn't choose her personality or the way she talks. You can thank Pewter for that.
Boss is looking at Aiba. Sorry, I wanted to be sure that this was visible. Why did you come out?
I haven't been getting a lot of exercise lately.
You're joking, right?
It's been 5 years since we first met. One day, I get called into the control room, and Pewter, the engineer, showed it to me.
The official title is AI Ball. You may call her Iva. The artificial intelligence contained within this sphere is nothing short of miraculous. An autonomous artificial intelligence birthed from collective nanotechnology. Its ability to think is controlled by a program we call the Wadjet system. Special Agent Date, from today forward, this is your partner. She will be your personal computer and your personal companion.
Iva's been living inside my head ever since. She gathers info and runs analysis. She can also access wireless networks and hack into other computers. While she's in my eye socket, we communicate through an artificial nerve in my brain. It lets us talk without actually speaking. Why did you come out?
Okay, really now. What's the real reason you came out?
There is something I need to report to the boss.
To me?
Correct. I could have had the message relayed through Date, but that would have been less efficient. I concluded that it was better to have the both of you hear this together.
Aren't you wasting a lot of time explaining this?
Please listen quietly. I have determined who reported the crime.
Huh?
You have?
Who are you?
Is that a serious question? We've been partners for 5 years. You know who I am.
This music is super cutesy, I like it. You know, you're kind of cute like that.
Aren't I? I receive that compliment frequently.
Your attitude isn't, though.
So, am I cute or not cute?
I was joking.
I don't understand your joke. Can you explain what's funny about it?
Nope, not cute at all. Who reported the crime?
I found the payphone that the caller used. It was near the location of the crime, Bloom Park. Thus, I decided to check the surveillance footage of any security cameras operating nearby.
So you found a way into that database?
That is correct. That area has little foot traffic, even less at night. The time of the report was around 9 p.m. Cameras only caught one person in the area around that time. I analyzed the footage and was able to obtain a facial recognition match. They were registered as a person of interest in the police database.
Oh my god, who was it?
Matsushita Ota, 24 years old, male. I have marked his address on the map. That is all.
Date?
Way ahead of you, boss. Let's go, Iba.
Affirmative.
When you are able to visit a new destination, map will appear in the bottom right of the screen. Open up the map and pick a destination. You can always check the tutorial by going to Menu, File, Appendix.
No,
I'm giving you an order.
does not compute.
We are now going to the Matsushita Diner.
Oh, hello. I'm sorry we aren't open yet.
Oh, I'm not a customer. I'm here for something else. I'm with the MPD.
I flashed my badge.
Oh, heavens, no. Is my boy... Is Ota in trouble?
Calm down, ma'am. I'm just here to ask some questions.
She hurried out of the kitchen.
And you're Ota's...
His mother,
And your name, ma'am?
Mayumi Matsushita.
Miss Matsushita. Before we talk, could I make a request? Could you put that knife down, please?
Oh, goodness. Sorry.
Mayumi put the knife down on the table beside her. A table. A round
A
chair.
large jellyfish.
Sure. It's a large jellyfish in the middle of this restaurant here.
It's a round chair. Disposable chopsticks. Nothing but a window. Menus. Menus written on the wall in Townsu paper. A beer ad on the wall.
She's cute.
You have zero standards, Kaname Date.
A beer ad on the wall. Lucky cat. A lucky cat statue.
What the hell?
Are you unfamiliar with the superstition? Imitating a cat's meow to a lucky cat statue grants that person happiness and luck.
Is that right?
A lucky cat statue. A bookshelf. It's got stickers on the side of it. A stool. Beer cases.
That is the autograph of Iruka from Dark Zone Kalimas.
Who?
Some celebrity's autograph. I can see the kitchen area past the counter. There's a menu on the table.
Kuroda Kazuaki's cheek boiled in red wine.
Let's hope that's not what it sounds like.
There's a menu on the table.
Salt, pepper, a blend of red cayenne and spices, and an unidentified liquid.
It says Mayumi's black sauce.
Neither of us can figure out what the sauce is. The counter. Package.
You want to see? It was delivered a little while ago.
Any idea what's inside it?
It's bound to be merchandise from that horrible succubus. She forces Oda to buy them. I know it.
A low table. It says good luck. It's a cardboard box. There's a delivery slip attached to it.
The sender is Great Grin.
A popular online store.
Product description reads, solid model.
We should look inside. Use the X-ray mode.
Now, what is this?
A solid PVC model of a person, known as a figure.
Something's written on the base.
The letters appear to be some kind of metal. The permeability of X-ray vision should make them legible.
A set.
Allow me to investigate. A moment, please.
a set. The item description says something about a solid model. Oh, there's more to it than that. A swinging door.
A swinging door.
A swinging door. It's a package for Ota. It's still green. Okay. Can't find where it's green or why it's still green. Whatever. About the weather.
The rain last night was pretty bad, wasn't it?
The rain? Oh, right, yes.
Oh, kid's seat. A kid's chair. Okay, there. Tell me about your restaurant.
Oh, it's just a little diner. But not to toot my own horn or anything. We do get quite a lot of customers here. I manage it with my husband, but it can get pretty hectic during lunchtime.
Peculiar.
What?
This establishment is near the Kawasaki district that's been off limits for 8 years. That could mean... Never mind.
Huh?
How long have you been here?
Oh, about 30 years now. We had to borrow a lot of money to get started, but back then, everyone was willing to lend you money.
Where's your husband?
I think he went to buy some ingredients. He comes and goes all the time without telling me. This is nothing new.
About Shoko. I decided to ask her about Shoko just in case. I brought out the picture of Shoko and showed it to Mayumi.
Does this woman look familiar to you?
No, I don't recognize her. Who is she?
No one. Don't worry about it.
Is Ota here?
That boy, he's been hanging out at this office building lately.
What kind of office?
Oh, what was it? It's a place where irresponsible young men hang out. Nonconformists and the like.
What, like gangsters?
Oh, heavens, no, nothing like that. Ota wouldn't go to a place like that.
Then...
Oh, I remember. It's a production office, an entertainment company.
What's the name of the company?
What was it? I'm sorry, my memory's been so spotty lately.
Why does Ota hang out there?
Because there's a goddess there.
What?
Ota says it all the time. A goddess. More like a witch, if you ask me.
A witch, huh?
Yes! A witch put a spell on my poor Ota. Makes him spend all his money on her. You see that box over there?
The one on the table?
Yes. Just look. You'll see what I mean.
It's a package for Ota. So what? So this witch working there?
Yes, that good-for-nothing temptress works for that entertainment group. She's an idol.
Do you know her name? I'm assuming it's not Witch.
Her name? I don't remember. I just call her the Witch.
Alright, we're getting nowhere. She doesn't remember the talent or the company.
Even I am at a loss.
Yeah.
Can you call him?
Yes. Does he have a cell phone?
A cell phone? Why would he need a cell phone if we have a phone at the house?
Doesn't have one?
He better not. Waste of money.
You can abandon this line of questioning, Date. Ota does have a phone. I found his number.
Call it.
I have already attempted to call multiple times. There is no connection. Either the phone is off, or he has no reception.
Let's hope he's not face down in a gutter somewhere.
That would be unsanitary, as well as a violation of waste disposal codes.
I just realized she technically called Ota waste. Not wrong! But this early in the game, you're gonna make a joke like that? She mentioned a box. Oh, okay. That's why the package is still green. X-ray? I'm assuming. Because I think what's necessary here is I'm supposed to click and see a set. Yep. Wait, what? A set. Oh, do I know how to... Photo. It's a photo. I can't tell what's on it from here.
Family photo, huh?
Mayumi and Ota, when they were younger. The other person appears to be Ota's father.
That's just the calendar. Thank goodness we have that. Otherwise, I wouldn't know what year it is. I'm kidding, of course.
It's November, but the calendar says January. Looking closely at it, even the year is wrong. This is old. A small sitting
This
cushion.
reminds me of the funniest props compilation I saw.
You reached pretty far back for that reference.
Did I soft lock? How the fuck do you soft lock in a visual novel? A cordless phone.
Ring, ring, ring. Oh, sorry. Gotta take this.
What are you doing?
Sorry. Just trying to lighten the mood.
A cordless phone. Okay, yeah, here we go. Here we go. Okay, I must. Okay, they're telling me I need to examine the knife. They're telling me I need to examine the knife. So the question is, where is the knife? On the table. I kept thinking that it was on the counter. Something is graved on the handle.
A kitchen knife with a floral pattern.
And there's something written on the handle.
Mom, I love you always.
Ota gave me that knife for Mother's Day when he was in elementary school. He knows how much I love flowery designs. I've used it every single day since he gave it to me. Oh, it's more than just a kitchen knife. It means the world to me.
Date, I found some information about the figure.
There we go. There we go.
A-Set is the name of a popular female musician.
That sounds like our witch. Is A-Set a group name?
No, it is a single artist.
An A-Set figure, huh?
Correct.
What's the name of her talent agency?
Lemniscate.
Sorry, what?
I repeat, Lemniscate.
Renju owns that company.
Correct.
Excuse me. Does the name Lemniscate ring a bell?
Oh, yes! That's where Ota goes.
Iva, bring the car around.
At once.
Date's car is red. I remembered his car is white. I don't know why.
That's him?
Correct.
Are you Ota Matsushita?
Who are you?
I showed him my badge.
I'm from the MPD.
The police?
The company's logo. Lemniscate. There's an abstract painting hung up.
What is that supposed to be?
I do not know.
There's an abstract painting. Also, there's a receptionist with huge breasts sitting behind the desk. There is a joke ending involving flirting with her to the point that she makes an offer to take him on vacation and completely ignore the entire rest of the game. I'm probably not going to go for that ending. Nico got it. I'm not going to. A plant.
Date, look! Ants! Look at them go! Yay!
We need to have a discussion about your obsession with insects.
A plant.
That is a high stool.
A high school?
No, Date.
There are high stools around the table. It's a high table. A door. There's probably an office back there. Monitor. Promotional videos of the agent's talent are playing. Nothing dirty, though. This isn't that kind of company. Promotional videos of the agent's talents are playing. A vending machine full of drinks. So far, a sofa. It's a sofa. A low table in front of the
Hey,
sofa.
Iva, what do you think would happen if I flip this table over right now?
It would come out of your salary.
You're probably right. Guess I won't.
A low table in front of the sofa. Oda's laptop.
Can I reach over and break that thing in half?
If you can pay for the damages.
Damn it.
Oda's laptop. A large window. Lots of magazines in that rack. Let's see. How to Take a Girl Home in Just 2 Minutes. I think I'll take a look at that. And there. Yeah. This entire room does not look good for Date's mental state. What are you typing?
Nothing. Could you stop bothering me, please?
Could you look at me?
No. I'm kinda busy right now.
What can you tell me about last night?
Last night?
Don't play dumb, kid. Yesterday, 9 p.m., you called the police from a payphone. You told them about the screaming you heard coming from Bloom Park.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Alright, Ota, look. We either do this here, or I take you down to the station.
Do you have a warrant? Article 2.3 of the Execution of Law Enforcement Code. Unless initiated by legal process, no person shall be detained or obligated to answer any questions without explicit consent.
This is the type of kid I hate the most. Are you a fan of A-Set?
How did you know that?
Because I'm psychic.
Excuse me?
Punch him.
Dante, wait. Causing a disturbance in public will result in disciplinary action.
And what should I do?
I have an idea. Give me a moment.
Kick him.
I told you to wait.
Waiting's just pissing me off more.
Perhaps your dosage needs to be increased.
What?
Listen to me, Date. Ota's PC is connected to the internet via Wi-Fi.
And?
I was curious, so I hacked into it.
Does Tessa refer to A-Set?
That is a popular fan nickname for her.
That means Mato has to be Ota.
Correct. However, it appears that Ota is the one operating the other 3 accounts as well.
What?
Optical Protein Fiber, Pongo Ponko, and KG are all Ota's sub-accounts. Ota is insulting A-Set and defending her all by himself. This is what's known as a straw man sock puppet, or false flagging.
This kid is pathetic.
So, there's actually some really interesting, real-life events involving, that particular plot point. In order to promote this game, they turned A-Set into a real idol IRL. But for non-spoilery reasons, her personality IRL and her personality in the game are different. There was somebody who really liked the IRL idol, started playing the game, and hated the way that the game portrayed his waifu. And this guy started attacking the game and defending the game IRL from 2 different accounts in order to get this game review bombed. Hey kid.
Hey kid,
What do you want?
I'm gonna tell A-Set
Tell her what?
that you're sock puppeting for her on Twitter.
What are you talking about?
You should drop the attitude.
You shouldn't make those kinds of accusations. Do you want to get sued for defamation?
Optical Protein Fiber, Pongo Ponko, and KG are all your sub-accounts.
Review bomb is where you take a game that you don't like and literally make many, many accounts in order to drop its average review score.
What?
But this,
You know that?
but this guy, he didn't just attack the game entirely because he wanted it to look natural. So he also created some accounts to fake praise the game.
I told you, kid. I'm psychic. Now, I have some questions for you.
fine.
When did you start with the fake accounts?
Not only were you faking the whole thing, you made sure to add her so she'd see it.
But if she doesn't see it, she won't know that I'm protecting her.
Don't you think all those comments hurt her feelings, even if you defend her?
But in the end, I made it so everyone became her fans and got along and...
That's not the point.
I'm sorry.
Just don't do it again, okay?
Why are you here?
I'm waiting for Tessa to come out.
This is an office building, not a concert hall.
This is the main facility of Lemniscate Entertainment's production branch. There are multiple studios for recording and broadcasting in this building. Tessa is recording a podcast today.
You know, I just realized. Oh, it was cringe, absolutely. Luckily he was caught. But it's amusing to a lot of the fans of this game because... It's amusing to a lot of fans of the game because this guy, without even intending to, was mimicking Ota. Which, speaking of, Tessa and Ota both have IRL Twitter accounts. And the IRL Ota is a lot nicer than the Ota in the game. About last night.
I'm gonna ask you again. Were you the one who reported the screaming at Bloom Park around 9?
Yes.
Why were you in the area?
You
You better tell me, or I'll tell everyone about your little imaginary enemies. Hey everyone, this guy...
Okay, I'll talk, just shh. I went to Bloom Park because I was supposed to meet someone.
Did you enter the park?
Yes,
So who were you meeting?
a girl named Mizuki Okiura.
What did you say?
Mizuki Okiura? She's the daughter of the president of Lemniscate. Do you know her?
Yeah, I know her.
How do you know Luzuki?
She's just a friend.
Yes, she better be.
What? Why do you care?
Where and how did you two meet?
Here, the Lemniscate lobby. Mizuki is friends with Tessa. I was talking to Tessa one day and she just comes up like, hey.
When was this?
Last September. So, I guess the relationship has lasted over a year now.
Yes, adopted daughter. Although, if I remember correctly, it's not legal. It's not a legal adoption. It's done with her biological parents' blessing, but...
Don't call it a relationship.
Well, what am I supposed to call it? Anyway, I have her look over my work sometimes.
Work?
I write light novels.
Really? What's your pen name?
Odoin Kyoma.
That is a lie. Database searches revealed no professional authors have ever submitted work under that name.
Extended unpaid babysitting is pretty good. And also, I know you haven't met her yet, but she is the best character in the game.
Hey, Ota. How about you stop lying to me? My third eye can see through your bullshit.
Well, I'm not a published author. I'm an aspiring author, to be exact. So, anyway, Mizuki reads my novels. I get notes and advice from her.
From a 6th grader?
She's surprisingly insightful. She has the talent to be an editor for sure.
Stream cut out. Oh, I was saying, you haven't met her yet. Like, you actually haven't met Mizuki yet. A lot of people have talked about her. But she is, in my opinion, the best character in the game. Can you provide a detailed account of last night?
Around 8:10 last night, I got a call from Mizuki saying she wanted to meet me at Bloom Park. She sounded scared. You know how that area is run down and abandoned? I think she wanted me to go with her as protection.
But why Bloom Park?
Someone messaged her on Nile.
Nile is a popular messaging application for smartphones and PCs.
You can think of it like this universe's Discord.
What did they say?
She didn't tell me exactly, but it said to come to the merry-go-round at Bloom Park tonight.
Who sent it?
I don't know. But Mizuki was determined to go.
What happened next?
I met up with Mizuki and we went into the park.
Did you leave her there?
Did you leave her there? You left a 12-year-old girl by herself?
I didn't mean to. I was panicking. People do stupid things when they're in fight or flight mode. Like when people grab their pillow and run out of their house in a fire.
Jeez, you're a real hero, kid.
See, I knew you would make fun of me. This is why I didn't want to tell you.
Is that why you didn't identify yourself on the phone? You seriously didn't think we'd find you?
Well, I don't think... If I remember correctly, Mizuki didn't know there was a dead body there when she messaged him.
Mizuki would have told us everything.
I didn't think she would.
Why wouldn't she?
She said that if she ever got caught going out at night with someone like me, her roommate would kill her.
Good girl.
Why did you use a payphone?
I tried using my cell phone at first, but my heart was pounding and I was scared and my hand was shaking. And with the rain last night, it kind of slipped out of my hand.
You dropped it?
Yeah, right into a puddle.
Iba, can you trace the last signal that Otis' phone sent out?
Near Bloom Park, just past 9 p.m. The phone has not been turned on since.
I guess he's telling the truth.
Hey, Ota, what are you doing?
Tessa!
And you are?
Mr. Date from the MPD. He came here to ask me about what happened last night.
You mean a detective? Wow! I've never met a real detective before.
Date, your adrenaline level is rising. Is something the matter?
No, nothing.
I'll have to test this mechanic inside Somniums, but it seems like I can move the camera by moving the cursor using the arrow keys. No, wait, no, in the Somnium this will control differently.
Date, your adrenaline level is rising.
Oh god, I didn't think that they'd use this picture for X-ray mode. I'm waiting for a message saying that you're back. Good timing then. Lol. I spent most of the time that you were gone looking through the archives in the menu. If I can, yeah, here. In case you want to do this, like, off stream, I can read these to you. Did you talk to her about last night?
I heard about it. About Ota seeing that corpse at Bloom Park. He told me.
Tessa?
Why didn't you come to the police?
Such a shocking story would certainly pique the young woman's interest. It is possible Ota wanted her attention.
He told her about a dead body he found for attention.
Actually, I already knew about it before Ota told me.
How?
It's all over the internet. When I saw Ota this morning, I asked him about it. He told me he saw the body.
About Shoko Nadami.
You know who this is, right?
Yeah, it's the woman I saw at Bloom Park. Her name is Shoko Nadami. I saw it on the news.
Wait, do you not know who her daughter is?
She has a daughter?
I didn't know that either.
They must be unaware that Shoko is Mizuki's mother.
Maybe because her last name is different. Nadami and Okiura.
It has also not yet been reported that Shoko is Renju's ex-wife.
About ASAP.
Gee, Tessa, you always look so cute.
I do like
So cute.
Tessa's design.
So cute that I can't take it.
I do like Tessa's design, but her personality is kind of all over the place. There's parts of it I like, but then there's parts of it that are fucking scary.
Don't you think so too, Date?
You're awfully familiar with her.
I can't help it. Her loving aura is in the air. When I'm with her, my head gets all light, and I just relax and don't sweat the small stuff, you know?
Oda's looking at ASAP. Well, not really a look, more of a gawk, or an enraptured gaze. Oda's gazing at ASAP. You know, fair. 100% fair. Are you ASAP?
Let me confirm something. You're Acid, right?
Let's play a game. Shadows!
Thread? Silhouette? Aset.
Fierce!
Upset? Regret? Aset.
Water!
Wet? Sweat? Aset.
magnetic currents in the atmosphere are clearly causing aberrant behavior. We should leave. At once.
How old are you?
I turned 18 this year.
A senior in high school?
Yep.
Date, I recommend you keep your hands to yourself.
Don't worry. I'm not gonna make a move.
What?
Oh, I meant Ota.
Wait, you were gonna make a move on me?
So, I just want to point out to you, this is a friend group of a 12-year-old, an 18-year-old, and a 24-year-old. All of them 6 years apart. God damn it, Uchikoshi, can your numbers not ever be related to the story? Also, you might have noticed that the branch of the police force that Date works for is called Abyss, as in hell. Number 6. What's your relationship with Oda?
Relationship?
We're like a goddess and a summoned thrall.
Her thrall?
If Tessa ever gets in trouble, I swoop in and protect her.
You sound more like a superhero than a thrall. Ota always defends me when I'm getting bashed online.
Stop, you're making me blush.
This guy.
About the sock puppeting.
Hey, let me tell you something. It's about those posts on Twitter.
Wait!
Huh. Looks like you're my thrall now. Isn't that right, Ota?
Yeah, just be cool.
You're friends with Mizuki?
Mizuki Okiura? Yeah, I am. Mr. Okiura runs the agency, and Mizuki is his daughter. So, we hang out sometimes.
Is that how you became friends?
There's more to it than that, but basically...
Mizuki and I live under the same roof. But she doesn't tell me about her personal life. She doesn't tell me much of anything, come to think of it. I'm totally in the dark.
So, Mizuki must come here to hang out sometimes.
I mean, she's allowed. Her father runs this company. We're leaving.
Date, I have determined that these two have no further information for us. Our goal is to find the murderer of Shoko Nadami. Let us continue.
Right. Let's head back to the crime scene. See you kids later.
Where are you going?
Back to where the corpse was found.
In that case, I'll go with you.
You'll what?
Please take me with you.
Why?
Because I want to know more about what happened. Do you have any suspects? Probably some crazy murderer, right? That's what Ota was telling me. The corpse was strung up on that merry-go-round. It must have been some kind of twisted message. Ota, take a video.
Huh?
Just do it. Mr. Date! Please, Mr. Date, you can't leave me.
What?
I can't imagine life without
I remembered that. I didn't realize that that happened this early. But she recorded that in front of the receptionist. Can't the receptionist vouch for Date? I'm waiting for a response.
No, not at all. I'm just imagining your body sinking into Tokyo Bay.
I'm used to sinking. Part of the job.
Huh?
Mr. Date, you are a member of the MPD, aren't you? A public servant? I wonder, what would happen if this little video happened to go viral?
You wouldn't.
Oh, and just so you know, taking my phone away won't help. It's already in the cloud.
You little...
Why are you doing this?
I told you. I want you to take me to the scene of the crime. If you do, I promise I'll delete the video.
Date, a thought has occurred to me. She really is quite the seductress.
She forced O to record a video. She forced Oda to record a video using her own phone. Then, when the video was rolling, she ran up to Date, gave him a giant hug, told him not to leave her, and said that she can't imagine life without him. Considering that she is only 18, I think you can understand what she's trying to, Aset has a rather inappropriate smile on her face, given the circumstances. I think you understand now why I might not like her too much. Despite her design being super cute. The center console. It's got AC and radio controls in it. This is an older car, but it has a state-of-the-art computer installed in it. Yeah, and not a bad noodle in the fun way. The center console. The car isn't domestic. It's made in Australia, so the steering wheel is on the right side. That's because they also drive on the left side of the road.
And Indians use the left, too.
What?
Nothing. Just thinking.
The steering wheel. The dashboard. The dash has a ton of stuff built in. It also it has the speedometer. I misread that as speedrunner at first. Tachometer and other meters and gauges.
This ride is pretty rad, huh?
It is indeed rad.
The dashboard. The glove box.
Hey, you got any guns in here? I bet you do.
No, not in there.
So you do have a gun.
The glove box. Yeah, the gunplay in this game is what I'm looking forward to the least. I do not do good with QTEs, as evidenced by the multiple times when I played Metroid Dread and I missed the cutscene counters. QTE stands for Quick Time Events. That's where you have to press a button quickly based on... the rearview mirror. I can see the scenery. Why did you become an idol?
Well, I guess it was because I've always wanted to be famous, you know? I want to be famous, get on TV, be a household name.
But you're not there yet.
It's alright. Internet stars do better if they don't sell out.
Internet star?
Ota didn't tell you? I'm most famous on the internet. I do songs, and dances, and play video games and stuff on stream. Have you heard of Shovel Forge?
Shovel Forge is a game in which you manipulate cubes on the terrain to build structures.
Just in case you don't get it. Although, never mind, you'll get it when you see the Shovel Forge based Somnium.
I've been focusing a lot on that game lately.
What about being on TV?
I'm not very popular yet. I can only get on TV as a background singer or something. I don't get many gigs either.
How did you start working for Lemniscape? Oops.
Well, at first all I did was stream from home. And then, not to sound cocky, but I started getting pretty big. I started getting offers from agencies.
And one of them was Lemniscape?
Well, not exactly.
Huh?
My mom's actually an old friend of the president of the agency.
Friend of Renju's?
Yeah. So I asked him for advice one day. You know, you have to be careful. Even a place that looks legitimate with an office and everything can be sketchy. And my mom and I didn't know anything about the industry at all. Anyway, one day Mr. Okiura said to come see him at his office, and he hooked me up.
About Mizuki.
We're good friends.
Wait. Oh no, what are you laughing about? What are you laughing about? Uh-oh.
We go to movies and karaoke and go shopping together. She's really good at listening to me bitch and moan about my problems. I'm so much older than her, but it really doesn't even feel like it.
About Oda.
Why do you ask?
You two are very close for an idol and a fan.
Oda is special. He really is like a hero to me.
Hero, huh?
Her mom is not actually rich. I won't say any more though.
Questions. Ah, what's it like being a detective?
Wouldn't know much about that. I'm not a detective.
Mm-hmm. But you are a cop, right?
Right. But I'm not on the crimes unit.
Then what unit are you in?
What indeed?
You aren't gonna tell me? Please?
What are you doing?
Just thinking about posting that video.
Whoa, hold up now.
Well then, tell me!
You are right. Her mom's hips don't lie. Her mom's hips don't lie, but she did not, as far as I remember, she did not seduce Renju. About that video.
You know, now that I think about it, wouldn't you get in trouble for that video too?
What?
The video. You're an idol, right? You have a status to maintain. If that video went viral, I think you'd be in trouble too.
It's okay.
It is?
Because sometime real soon, I'm going to die.
So, I mentioned this to Tim yesterday. Both of the Uchikoshi games that I have experienced involve a pink-haired character telling the main character they're going to die soon.
What?
I can see into the future. I know when I'm going to die. Just kidding!
I hope so.
Anyway, I'm not going down without a fight. So I will release that video if you don't cooperate.
That is a very specific kink. But also, I've only experienced 2 Uchikoshi games. It could be a coincidence.
I'm part of a special investigation unit known as Abyss.
Date,
I don't have a choice.
What's Abyss?
Advanced Brain Investigation Squad. Public doesn't know about it.
Wow, cool!
Don't tell anyone.
I promise I won't. I swear to the Egyptian goddess Isis.
Ask for her real name.
By the way, I didn't catch your name.
You really want to know?
It's okay if you don't want to tell me.
Iris. Iris Sagan. I know, weird, right? Ratty cake, baker's man. Bake me a cake as fast as you can. Had it, poke it, fill it with fruit. Something wrong?
No, it's nothing.
Excuse me. Yukaname Date?
That's right.
And the girl?
She's an important witness for this case.
Yep.
We've got business here.
Oh, okay.
Iris couldn't hold back her excitement and rushed onto the scene. It's a bench. I wonder how many couples sat there. It makes me kind of angry for some reason.
I would burn all those damn benches if I could.
where is this anger coming from?
A bench for couples. A parasol. A panda ride. The type that you put a coin in.
A black and white bear? I'm not gonna be punished, am I?
What are you talking about?
Nothing. Just thinking about a game I like.
Uchikoshi and the developer of Danganronpa are best friends. Barrier, holographic caution tape. That's the Ferris wheel. It still reminds me of a giant eye staring down.
Mr. Date, that horse.
That was stored in the warehouse nearby. Some kids must have broken in and put it up as a joke.
A merry-go-round horse geared upside down. It looks pathetic. The roof of the merry-go-round. There's a hole in it now, from all the years of weathering. It's a control room.
Is that a phone booth?
No, it's the control room. This is where the staff would run the merry-go-round.
I was joking. But hey, if you sense any trouble, you can hop in there and change.
How old are you, making that reference?
I suspect that she did not give you her real age, knowing what a phone booth is.
It's the control room of the merry-go-round. Oh, they're just gonna say it outright. Yeah, Shovel Forge is a Minecraft spoof. Iris. Age is 18. Yeah, age is... Why does Aiba make that comment? I don't remember. There's a fence around the merry-go-round. Last night I found Mizuki inside the central column. Why was she in there? A metal pole.
I know what you're thinking, Mr. Date. You wanted to see me dance on that pole, huh?
What the hell are you talking about?
A metal pole. Shoko's corpse was tied up here. Wait a second.
Aiba, can you show me the earliest recorded images of the scene of the crime?
What is your intention?
Shoko's cause of death was blood loss from multiple stab wounds with the ice pick. Naturally, there should be plenty of blood.
Agreed.
But there isn't a single drop on the horse. And it was like this when we found it.
Correct. There are no signs of blood being wiped or washed off, either.
That must mean...
There was no blood on the horse. That must mean... a local cop. The autumn sky is clear and blue. Why is autumn capitalized? That's weird. The air is clear and cold. We're in for another cold fall. Fall is also capitalized. Are the seasons capitalized in Japanese? Kobasagi District buildings in the distance. You're wasting your time.
Iris, I don't know what you're trying to accomplish here, but you're wasting your time.
What do you mean?
The cops already scoured the place. They didn't find any leads, not a single clue. If they had, they would have notified Iba.
Iba?
My partner.
Your partner? I don't see anybody.
She's right in front of your eyes.
Or is she in front of my eyes? Huh? Have you been here before?
When I was younger, but not since it closed. Kawasaki is restricted, right? No one's supposed to be here.
This amusement park, Bloom Park, is located at the heart of the Kawasaki district. It was closed 8 years ago. The closure was due to an accident at a nearby chemical plant. An explosion caused massive amounts of chemical pollutants to contaminate the area. The government quickly issued evacuation orders. Eventually, the entire district was deemed unsafe for habitation and restricted. Therefore, Bloom Park was permanently closed.
But a restricted area doesn't mean much if there aren't enough officers to patrol it. There's still plenty of ways in. You can even get in by boat. Hell, some people ignore the evac order and are still living here.
Are they okay?
I don't know. But if anything happened to them, it'd be their own fault.
Are we safe?
We are, yeah. Decontamination for this area is basically done. The chemical concentration around here isn't high enough to hurt you. You could run a marathon here and be okay.
But it's still off limits, right?
Yes, legally. That keeps the media out at least. I'm glad. It's quieter than it usually is.
What are you doing?
I was trying to find some clues.
She's a natural detective, huh?
Mr. Date, was the body on top of this horse here?
Yeah, that's the one.
Seems like some kind of ritual murder to me. Maybe a religious cult sacrificing her to the devil or something. They conducted their ritual here. Like shadowy, hooded figures going around and around, stabbing her one by one.
That's quite an imagination. But, do you have any proof?
I do.
Well, let's hear it.
I got a response from the lady on Etsy, but I will get to that after done streaming. Why do you think it was a ritual murder?
The horses. Horse? Sounds kind of like Horus, right?
What are you talking about?
You don't know Horus? Horus is the Egyptian god of the sky and sun. The right eye is the eye of Ra, and that's the sun. The left eye is the eye of Wajet, and that one is the moon. It's the same idea behind the eye of Providence.
The Eye of Providence?
The all-seeing eye.
Oh, I see. Just like what's on the back of a $1 bill.
Yeah, exactly. The Eye of Providence is supposed to be the symbol of Freemasonry and the Illuminati. Starting to see the picture?
Not really.
Why do you think this was a ritual murder?
I remember Ota describing the scene. He said there was an ice pick stabbed into the corpse's left eye socket. Horus? Providence?
Oh.
Left eye? There has to be some kind of meaning to this.
Wait, what did you just say?
What?
The ice pick was inside the victim's left eye socket?
Yeah?
Ota told you that? He's sure that's what he saw.
Yeah. Why?
When we arrived at the scene, the ice pick was not in the victim's eye socket.
If Ota's telling the truth...
He would have no reason to lie about such a detail.
Tinazuki?
We should go.
Oh, come on! Just a little longer.
No. I'm already in enough trouble bringing a civilian in here.
Okay. Yes.
No, it's an ice pick, as in a blade used to...
Hey, you alright? Are you okay?
No.
Morning sickness.
What?
Of course, it's in the middle of a cutscene, so I can't explain.
It's not like I would know.
Get on. I'll give you a ride home.
Yes, score.
Just wondering, but how much do you weigh?
Don't you know it's rude to ask a lady that?
105 pounds.
I see. 105, huh?
You can tell just by lifting me?
Yeah.
Your back is so warm, Mr. Date.
No, she's not pregnant. At least, I don't think she is. If she is, it's not a major plot point. Okay, so she wasn't stabbed in the eye with an icicle. She was stabbed in the eye with an ice pick. That's the thing that you use to break ice. That ice pick was then found in Mizuki's hand when Date found Mizuki trapped inside the center of the merry-go-round. Date just figured out that Mizuki took the murder weapon out of her mother's body. It's the steering wheel. Oh, okay. The dashboard.
You know, I'm feeling kind of bored.
Seriously?
The dashboard. The center console. Glove box?
You know how stuff always gets beat up when you put it in here? Don't you wish they could make these things a little nicer?
It's the glove box. Yes. Don't put tinies in the glove box. How are you feeling?
Oh, horrible.
Shame.
Oh, you should worry about me more.
Looks like you're feeling better now.
Maybe I'm just acting.
Yeah, I don't think so.
What if I threw up right here?
I would put it right back where it came from.
Ew, that makes me actually want to throw up.
Yeah, what the fuck, Date? Iris opened the passenger window.
Wait, seriously?
No, but I am kind of warm.
The current temperature is 70 degrees Fahrenheit, humidity 60%. It is unlikely that heat would be a factor.
Hey, Date, They say when you stick your hand out of a car going 100, you get a rush like you're holding D cups.
Hey, watch it. You'll get your arm ripped off.
Relax, I'm invincible. My arm regenerates like an alien's.
Didn't you tell me that you're gonna die soon?
It feels strange.
Your hand?
No, not that. It feels like I've met you before.
Well, that's nice. But if you don't get your damn hand back in this car right now...
Okay. The wind feels nice. You should come in.
No, that's all right. I'm gonna head home.
Ooh, going home already?
I said my goodbyes, then turned to leave, but out of the corner of my eye...
Oh, who is this, Iris?
I felt my body freeze. Because that woman, she's... No, it can't be. It can't be. I felt like my mind and body were being torn in opposite directions. As I stood there, stunned, Iris grabbed my hand.
Come on, I'll make some tea.
You're...
Nice to meet you. I'm Iris's mother, Hitomi.
Miss Hitomi.
And you are?
Kaname Date from the MPD.
Police? Are you a detective?
No, Mom. Mr. Date said he's...
Iris?
Oh, right. It's nothing. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
After an awkward silence, Iris brought us some tea on a tray. She put everything down on the table and sat down on the sofa. I realized that your aphantasia might make this difficult. In case you can't tell, this is the room from Date's dream earlier. The furniture is different, but this is the same room. Iris and her mother Hitomi are sitting on the sofa. A dining
You could
table.
always sit here and ask the spirits what they think.
It's not a divining table.
A dining table. There are a lot of dishes. A microwave.
Iva, let me know if you're cold. I'll pop you in there and warm you up.
I would suggest putting your heart in there first.
Unlike you, Iva might not be microwave safe.
Date, a riddle. How do you put a giraffe in a refrigerator?
What?
The solution is this. You open the door, put the giraffe in, and close the door.
What kind of a riddle is that?
Another riddle. How do you put an elephant in the refrigerator?
Isn't it the same answer? Open the door, put it in, close the door.
Incorrect. The giraffe is already inside. You must remove the giraffe before you put the elephant inside. That is the solution.
Your riddles could use some work.
There's more to this joke, but I don't remember it. That used to be one of Dad's favorite jokes to tell. That and no idea. It's a fridge. I can't see them from here, but there's probably a sink and stove on the other side. There's a door in the back of the room. There's a drawing on the wall. I wonder if Iris drew this when she was younger. You can see the skies and tree outside.
The flowers.
It's an iris.
An iris. I thought those bloom in May.
That's the winter iris. Iris ungicularis. They bloom in the cold.
They bloomed just this morning.
I see.
In the language of flowers, the iris means good news and hope. When I saw the flowers this morning, I just knew something good would happen.
A winter iris. It means good news and hope. A telephone in the corner. What was the important flower in 999? Uchikoshi seems to like making one flower repeat throughout the entire game. There are some elementary workbooks on the table, but looking closely, one in the middle is different. Ogasami Sumo Wrestler Dictionary. So her mom likes sumo wrestling. I think that's what that's supposed to mean. I don't remember. I can see a plant in the corner. No insects, unfortunately. Sorry, Aiba. A wooden shelf. A speaker system. 2 speakers and a console. 2 speakers and a long, thin box in the middle. It's like, you know.
Mr. Date, what are you staring
Your
at?
sound system.
My sound system. What about it?
I was just admiring it. I wish I had one that big.
Right.
I don't think I got the joke the first time that this happened. I mean, yes, there was the clover, but there was an actual flower, I think. Maybe I'm misremembering. The lights are off. Do you really not get the joke? I wish mine was that big. Ball, dick. A bookshelf. There are no books on it. but it's definitely a bookshelf. I saw it in a catalog before, so I know. A bookshelf. You seem to be doing well now.
Yeah, thanks to you. I feel as tough as a lion. Rawr!
How am I supposed to react to that?
Don't think about it. You'll only hurt yourself.
You look chipper.
You think so?
Yeah,
I was just thinking about a hunch I had this morning.
a hunch.
There are flowers blooming behind me, right?
There are, yeah? What about them?
About the flowers. Iris was hinting at the flowers blooming behind her. Ugh. Do I have that? Whatever. You were saying?
Mr. Date, please drink your tea. It's getting cold.
Oh, right.
We haven't even touched our cups.
Well then, let's have a sip.
Oh no, please tell me I didn't just progress.
Are
Okay,
you
no.
left-handed?
Oh, Mom used to be right-handed. But now...
It locked up on me.
Ah, I see.
Oh. Right. Okay. How long have you been living here?
Since I was born. And Mom was living here before that.
I grew up in this house. I've made a lot of memories here. I've thought about moving before, but I just couldn't bring myself to leave this place.
Why were you considering moving?
Well, because there was... well, I don't know.
Huh?
May I ask how old you are?
I'm 37.
And Miss Iris here is 18?
Yup.
Oh, wait. Age 30. Oh. Whoa, okay then. That's freaky. I don't remember if that's actually important though, or just a stylistic choice.
You were very young when you had her.
Okay.
Yes, just 19
What did
years
Messenger?
What about your husband?
old. I don't have one.
Divorced?
Mr. Date, please.
Do you plan to send those to Peck Thesis? Not actually sending the physical objects, but sending a photo that you found them.
It's all right, Iris. I've never been married.
A single mother.
Yes.
Where do you work?
I'm a teacher at the local elementary school.
Teacher. Must be a tough job.
Oh, not for me. I love children. Even the struggles and challenges are quite rewarding for me.
About Renju.
By the way, I heard that you were friends with the president of Lemniscate, Mr. Okiura.
Renju was my classmate at Eitoku High. We've known each other for 20 years now.
Eitoku High.
You know it?
I know everything on the internet.
Do you know Renju's ex-wife?
Yes, I do. But I only met her twice. Once at Renju's wedding, and then again just a few months ago. Why do you ask?
No reason.
Goodbye.
Well, I think it's time for me to be heading home.
I stood and headed for the door. Iris and Hitomi stood politely.
Mr. Date, we'll see each other again, right?
You sure you want that? I'm a cop after all. If you ever see me again, it probably won't be under the best of circumstances.
Oh,
But because you're Mizuki's friend, yeah, we might see each other again. She is kind of like my roommate after all.
what?
I did!
Wait.
Did you not hear my comments?
Excuse me. Well, I should head home.
All right. Take care, Date.
Date, let's go over the facts of the case.
Good idea.
I said, do you plan to send that photo to Pack Thesis? And say, like, hey, I found this. Also, it is getting close to dinner, so hopefully good natural stopping point soon. Nice. Okay. The dash.
Dashboard.
Dashboard.
Aiba is fitted into the center of the wheel. I didn't even notice that. That explains why Date can see this. The center console. The glove
Do
box.
you hide your risque reading material in there, Date?
Not at all. Why would I hide them there?
The glove box.
Hi, my name is Kaname Date. Nice to meet you. What? Date? I have the same name. What a coincidence.
Perhaps he's had too much medication.
Play a game.
Hey, me. Want to play a game? Sure, let's play I Spy. I spy something round. My eyeball. Correct. I win.
I will terminate you.
Don't push yourself, Date. No, I'm fine, Date.
You do not appear to be fine.
About the bloodstains.
When we arrived on the scene, there was no blood on the horse the body was mounted upon.
Which means the merry-go-round wasn't the murder scene. Shoko was killed somewhere else, and then brought there to be displayed. That means Mizuki couldn't have done it. She's 12. She can't move a body or drive a car.
Were you considering her a suspect?
That's part of the job. If there's even the slightest possibility.
Then this is good news. It means the likelihood of Mizuki being the killer is almost zero.
I knew that from the start. She would never put her hands on her own mother. She doesn't have what it takes to commit murder.
Why was Mizuki inside the column?
Perhaps she was playing hide and seek.
Hide and seek?
It was not a serious suggestion. I was merely joking, as you call it.
About Shoko's corpse.
The estimated time of death is yesterday, Friday, around 5 p.m. The cause of death is blood loss from multiple stab wounds to the torso. The weapon used to commit the murder is almost certainly the ice pick Mizuki was holding when we discovered her. There were no fingerprints, hair, or other clues left behind by the culprit. The corpse was found tied up on one of the horses of the merry-go-round. This makes it clear that the killer had no intention of hiding their crime. Rather, it appears as though it was displayed deliberately.
Our perp wants the limelight.
Or is attempting to send some kind of message. The corpse was found with her left eye removed. That eyeball has yet to be found. According to Iris's testimony, when Ota first discovered the body, the ice pick was still lodged in the left eye socket.
So why did Mizuki have the ice pick? Could she have taken the eye?
Let's hear the timeline of events.
Aiba, can you give me a timeline of the events of the crime?
At once.
I wonder who sent that Nile message to Mizuki.
Probably the culprit themselves.
But Mizuki wouldn't obey the instructions of a complete stranger.
Oh, okay, see? I misremembered the way that this plays out. When you were talking about, like, oh, how creepy it was that she received a message and then acted on it. No, you were right at the time. I misremembered. I thought it was Mizuki who sent the message and Oda was responding to it. At which point it's like, hey.
Then Mizuki knew the sender.
That's what I'm thinking.
Or the suspect used her friend's phone.
Aiba, can you hack into the phone and find out who sent the Nile message?
Nile's security protocols are intricate. It will take time to decipher.
Anything on your mind?
Yes, as a matter of fact. I checked the surveillance cameras around Bloom Park again, and I noticed something strange.
Something strange?
There were no cars. Yesterday, in the parking lot and the streets in the vicinity, there was not a single vehicle.
Are you sure?
I am.
Then, how did the suspect move the corpse?
I have no idea.
Welcome back. I brought her here after her examination was over.
Mizuki. Has she said anything?
No, still can't talk.
Was it okay for you to bring her here?
I got permission from the hospital. Apparently, the hospital director has been poking a few of the nurses. So I asked him about that, and all of a sudden he seemed very open to the idea.
That's not permission, it's blackmail.
Same thing. You know what you need to do now, right? Sync with her.
Okay, I think I'm going to save here, if the game lets me. Oh no, please, please. Please, don't throw me into the somnium immediately, please. Okay, good. That's also the same sound effect that 999 used for saving. I'm starting to think that it really is from in the same universe. I'm gonna stream more of this next week. I will see, or I'm gonna stream out now. Bye.